what is your point of view? What do you think? Are we programmed or not? Do we live in the matrix and we have to go out of it or not? What do you think? According to Dr. Bruce Lipton's interview, 95% of our life has been programmed, and this program was in first 7 years of our life.
95% of our life is coming from the programs of life, how to live life that we get in the first 7 years of life. 95% of our life, is a fact, comes from those programs in the subconscious. Every day, only about 5% of their life are you using conscious, which is creative.
And you know what is so interesting? Dr. Bruce says that the movie Matrix is not science fiction, and this is like a documentary. You know what does that mean? It means that we are programmed.
The movie The Matrix is not science fiction. It's a documentary.
In first 7 years of our life, our vibration is theta, and theta is imagination.
Oh, that's how kids play a tea party with mud pies, but to them it's a real thing. A kid rides a broom, it's a horse. That's theta, imagination. Theta is also hypnosis.
It means that you can learn immediately from anything you watch and anything you experience.
And the idea is this: before you can become conscious, if you don't have any programs, what are you going to be conscious of? So nature makes the first 7 years. What kind of programs are required to live on this planet? I say, how do you get them? Theta is hypnosis. You just watch. You watch your parents, you watch your siblings, and your community, because you have to learn how many 100,000 rules. Think about it.
This means that in first 7 years of your life, you are just observing and downloading anything you see.
Just to be a functional member of a family and a functional member of a community, there are rules. Teach an infant these rules. It's like, oh, you don't have to. First 7 years, they observe it and just download it. Look, this is not new. I mean, there's the famous book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And basically said you come from a poor family and you could struggle your whole life and try to get rich, but you're not going to make it. And if you come from a rich family, you could be stupid your whole life and make it. Not because it was thinking, but it was unconscious behavior that was downloaded from rich families into kids, which is unconscious. So they're making the right moves unconsciously. If they engage their conscious mind, then they look stupid, but it's unconscious. And that's the same thing with poor people. Poor people have beliefs from the family. Oh, you can't make it, life's a struggle, things are hard, who do you think you are? And if that's the program you get, then 95% of the day you will sabotage yourself. And that's why poor people stay poor and rich people stay rich, because of the programming.
Okay, now you are thinking, what can we do? How can I change my mind? How can I change my subconscious? Okay, Dr. Bruce said you have 2 steps. Step 1.
You don't need to do a lot of shrink and psychology stuff. You just look at your life and say, where am I struggling? Because wherever you're struggling, inevitably is a program in your subconscious that does not support that destination you've been looking for.
Number 2, now you have to change your subconscious. But how? You have 2 ways. Number 1 is hypnosis, and number 2 is repetition.
Hypnosis? Repetition. I like the last one because there's a new phrase that's bandied about called fake it till you make it. Meaning, if you're not a happy person, I say you want to be a happy person, then repeat all the time, I'm happy, I'm happy. I say, well, you don't look happy or anything. I say, no, who am I talking to? By repetition, I'm talking to subconscious.
We are going to work on number 2. Anything you like, you have to repeat that. What does that mean? Put some sentences and affirmations in your mind and repeat them every day, every hour. So in this case, you can change your subconscious. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe me for more videos about subconscious, about mind, motivation, the universe, and numerology. See you next week. Bye-bye.